All right, let's get this started. Hey everyone, I'm Wingspan TT, the fourth best commentator on the planet, and Eve Online Equinox is out. Equinox, whatever, I don't care how you want to say it. It's all Equinox to me. And there's a lot of cool features. It's a huge expansion, right? They added all this stuff for nullsec, for moon mining. They added corp stuff. Okay, all kinds of stuff. And they're gonna have more Vanguard stuff later this month. But one of the things they add to this game is you can now make your own skins for almost any ship in the game. You can't do it for Tech 3 cruisers yet, which, to be fair, they're a pain in the ass even for CCP to skin. So I started here, of course, with the Nemesis. Okay, this is what I'm starting with, and I'm trying to create a series of official Wingspan Delivery Services skins for every covert ops ship in the game, essentially for all the, the delivery vehicles, right? So I figure stealth bombers first. Let's go with the stealth bombers first. Hold on a second. I'm not used to getting mail now. Look at that. Okay. Hold on a second, and we're live. On Twitch. All right. So yeah. So basically, what's interesting here is it's not 100% intuitive. I'll say this. Okay. This is the first pass of the system. They even announce in game, like when you try to here, I'm just gonna save this for a second, and you'll see I'm naming this. So when you go to buy this in the marketplace, once it's available, it'll be called the Nemesis Torpedo Delivery 31 skin, part of the Wingspan Delivery Services Fleet 31 skin line, I guess, according to this. Okay. But you see, basically, you have 4 places to apply paint. Okay, and I'm going to show you how this works. So the first one is the primary slot, and this is like the primary base color of the skin, all right, of the hull itself. And you can choose the same color for more than one skin. Now you see, I'll get to this in a second. Then you've got the secondary slot, which again, this is for like all the secondary, and of course every ship is different, what's considered secondary, primary. Then you have a detailing spot, so you have things like the edges here, the wings, all that stuff, okay? And this can be white or gray or black. Well, gray is not bad, but to me that looks too much like some of the skins that already exist out there, okay? And then you've got the tech slot, which right now, as far as I can tell, there's only a couple of colors you can make this. They can only be these like very specific colors, because this is the color of the launchers themselves. Like when you are firing your torpedoes or whatever, when things attach to the hard points of the ship, those are the colors. Now, a couple things. First of all, this looks really basic. Like there's like 12 colors here, whatever. Can you change the shape of the slot? So yeah, we'll get to a second. Hello, Nicholas. Hello, ZRX. A couple things. And I've just started using this only like 31 minutes ago, so I don't know everything yet. So first of all, you can't change the outright shape of the base slots, okay? But what you can do is 2 things. One is you can apply patterns over here, and then you can change colors of the patterns and materials, metallic or whatever, okay? And I just fucked that up. It looks really bad now. So there's different patterns, and for instance, so one thing I want to do with this is to create something that feels like it's iconic and ties into the Wingspan brand, right? So first of all, I chose the orange. That's the closest. I feel like the matte is not really joyful enough to be the Wingspan orange, and then you get to like the really shiny one. So satin felt like a nice in the middle. Not like the gloss, okay? Not worthy. You are worthy. As long as you're willing to fly a stealth ship and give people torpedoes they need, then you are worthy. You got that? Squatch? All right. So, for instance, you have these patterns, and in this case, division is just like a bar, a line, okay? And you can see you could put a gradient in here, whatever. And there are other patterns you can buy. I'll get into that in a minute, okay? But these are the starting patterns are basically a bar and a gradient. Now, when you place the bar, first of all, you could choose a couple things. You could choose where does it apply, which parts of the ship, the primary parts, the secondary parts, the detailing tertiary parts, and to the actual launchers themselves. You can see here, do you want the messy paint going on the hard points or not, or the other things. In my case, I think it takes away from the look of the ship. Same thing with paint job of a car. I feel like it's really stupid when people put on wraps. They cover up things that are like the tech parts of like certain parts of the car, like the things that could be painted fine, but you just don't put a wrap over fucking mirrors, okay? That's stupid. But then on top of this, all the way up here, this is where there's the cool option. So for instance, mirror. So I started with one stripe across, but when you mirror the stripe, you essentially can create it so that it goes in both directions. Like you have a symmetry, all right? Even though it's an asymmetrical ship with its little Millennium Falcon cockpit over here and the Nemesis. You can also, you can choose, and I don't want to mess up the numbers here because I actually like how this looks. I'm going to save this so I don't mess this up. So of offset of 0.498. So you could choose like where it is. So when you're asking, can you change the shape? You can change the shape by essentially buying different patterns. Where did I say 0.498 is how I had it before. And that's what I really thought 498 is good because it covers the whole face mask down here, produces a nice symmetry underneath on top as well as on top. And then this is the horizontal offset 0.840. So again, same thing here. Okay, you could choose where this goes on the ship in this direction, 840. All right. Then you could choose the rotation and the scale. So I'm at 0.8 on rotation. And again, you can turn it in any direction you want. You can flip it around and reverse it. Okay, I feel like I'm going to make a pop song. Scale, how big you want it. Bigger is not always better. Okay, so 0.704. And again, you can get a tiny little stripes. And again, you can mix all these things together to get the exact effect you want. Again, you can't do anything. So orbitals, what's this, 0.876. Okay, so again, so this is moving around like, like a different kind of axis, like a camera axis. All right, vertical orbit and horizontal. And this is 0.120. So see that you can actually add curve to it. You can make it more like a circular shape. Or look at this, you can kind of do slices here. So what did I say, 0.120? Yeah, there we go. In terms of the depth or what's there. So even though, yeah, it's not fixed, it starts out fixed, but then you can kind of like go in. See, I feel like I messed this up already. All right, let me go back. Okay, I didn't change anything. So that's, and then when you come in here, you see this is what you're working on. All right, I'm not going to start sequencing this yet for two reasons. One is in case I mess up and I want to try it again and do something else. Okay. Or I have the very beginning skills right now. See, I'm learning the skills. So in order to make skins, you got to train skills. It's just like other industry stuff. So in order to build more than one at the same time, or build it faster, or whatever it is, there. So let me just show you what I was talking about the prices before and how that works. So essentially, you start out with those like 20 basic colors, but then if you want to get other colors, like, oh, here's hot purple or pink or magenta. If you want T-Mobile to sue you and you want to get this, super litigious, but you can get this. There's 50 other colors you can get. Some of them cost more than others, basically based on how fancy they look, I guess. You want pink, you want black, and they have fun names. Cali After Dark for that kind of Galente dark color. One thing I would love to do for myself, and I'm sure people are going to do this, is just matte black covert ops skins. Like, this is not hard, people. There's no reason this shouldn't be in the game already. It's just every stealth ship in the game should have a matte black skin, all matte black, to look like an actual stealth bomber. I want that F-117 1990s stealth bombers look. And nothing, because you go Dark Abyss Satin, but look at this. Actually, that's not bad. And Deep Void Satin, let's see what that looks like. Nah, that's too shiny for my taste. All right, so anyway, there's 50 additional colors you could buy. And let me go back here. And then there's metallic colors. There's only 6 of these. You want gold. You want a golden ship. You want whatever the hell this silver, gold, shiny magenta. There's only a couple of these, all right? And then there are 7 patterns. And then again, before, the first time I saw something like 7 patterns, oh, this camo, that's not very interesting, okay? But when I realized there's all those options for how you apply the pattern, like the first time I saw something like this, I was like, all right, I guess it's okay. Like, look at this. What are you going to do with this? Like, this is lame, right? I thought this is dumb. But then I realized, like, oh, I see. You can choose exactly where it goes, what angle to apply it. Is it curved or not? Where does it come in? Is it top or bottom, or only slices through like one part of it, or only slices through like the engines? Since you can color the hard points of the ship. You could actually only color the hard points if you wanted to, and choose to not apply to other places. So there are some options. Someone was just asking, Cordy was asking, you can find more than you can buy, right? So that's another good point, is that CCP said that the way you get these materials is, yes, you could buy from them here for Plex, but there's going to be other ones that are like drops in game as loot or whatever. Maybe you'll hack a data site, or some pirate NPC will drop one when you kill them, and you can buy it on the market, or you have to, kill NPCs to get them. Maybe when you're getting the rewards, because they just retooled the whole rewards program. So like login rewards could have cool colors or things like that, or they could give them away as Twitch drops, whatever. Okay. So that's buying the stuff so far. And again, there could be a lot more information, but this is what I know so far. And then yes, what people have been complaining about on Reddit, because people love to fucking complain on Reddit. And look, I get it. I wish everything was 100% free too. But basically, CCP is giving us the ability to make any skin we want, which means that if they didn't charge for this, they just cut off an enormous part of their cash flow, because like every other MMORPG and every other live service game that's out there, every game that has some kind of cosmetics, and they charge for it with a cash shop, this is how they make a huge amount of money to fund the game and to pay payroll and stuff, right? So if they don't charge for elements of creating skin, then literally, and they just give it to you guys for free, or give it to everyone for free, they'll never sell another skin again. Why would you ever pay them, to 100 Plex or however much they're charging for various skins, if you can make one for free yourself? So they have to charge something. So in this case, you essentially buy cans of paint. You see this, all right? You get 3 at a time in this case. And again, I don't know how drops work, or if it's loot or anything else. I don't know if it comes in larger or smaller bundles. But you get them, and then you see here, like, all right, so they cost 15 Plex for 3, so they're 5 Plex each. Which I haven't even checked what the what the current price of Plex is, and no one is seeding them on the market either. So you could sell them if you want to. Here we go, 5 million, 5.2 million, whatever. I know this is a Dixie, so give me a break. So it's like 25 million for about ish, depending on which color. Let's say it's 20 million for paint color, and then obviously if you apply it in this case. So again, I'm not starting this just yet. Let me put edit design. I keep messing up the UI here. Okay, so let's say I was going to apply this right now. So I have this skin here. These are for the free colors. White is free. Okay, white is free. The dark abyss gloss is free, right? Yes, infinite. It's free. Okay. So this would be like 10 million for this skin, and then you also have to essentially pay a fee to create the skin, and then you essentially, then you make the skin, and then you got to do everything else. I don't even know how much Plex I have. I used to have so much Plex, and then what happened was I donated it to the Plex for Good, almost all of it, a lot of it anyway. So I'm sure I have 60 Plex, but there you go. So we're gonna save this for now, and then I'm gonna go. Let's start something else. Someone's asking to do the Purifier, so we'll do that. Create a new design. So you come in here, hull selection, and you just type in whatever it is. They want the Purifier next. I don't know, because they want to look at what a bug looks like. A bug's life. All right, good job. So the first thing I would do with this is I'm just going to set everything to white, okay, so I can just get a sense of like what the parts of the ship are. And again, see this? You could set these to like metallic. Oh, that does not look bad. Looks better in the Purifier than it does. Someone's saying in here, each race has its own art design, so the best looks are staying with the overarching. Okay, except for Forza, of course. You can never beat Forza Motorsport when it comes to custom paint. If you guys have ever played Forza Motorsport or Forza Horizon or whatever, the custom paint jobs the people make in that game are insane. Like, you just have basic things like make a square, make a circle, make a rectangle, like vector art stuff, and people will have like the cover of Harry Potter book 3 as like a Ford Mustang paint job. It's crazy. Like it'll have like 3,000 layers in it, and you sell it for cash in the game, so you can buy more cars. Whatever. People are billionaires off of this stuff. You're worried you're going to get kicked for that? Wait, you can't create a skin for Loki. So currently, you cannot create a skin for any Tech 3 cruiser, okay? I'm sure that they want to do that because it's lucrative, but obviously because you can see how the system works, right? Like you're choosing the paint, but then you can imagine you have so many subsystems, like 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. There's so many combinations. It's probably not really easy for them to know how the paint jobs would apply. I could imagine they could right now create a really easy paint job where they take out this thing where you can put in the patterns, but I don't think that they want to do that. So I'll just start off with white, and basically, obviously, the main colors that I'm working from with Wingspan is like the white and orange. See, to me, that's a lot of orange, and you could see like in some gray or something like that how this applies. And I could buy more colors. In this case, I've just got like one set of paint cans of the orange one, matte black on the Loki. Yeah, and again, you could put this whole thing in matte black. Sacred stone. Oh, maybe you can't actually. Oh, that looks pretty matte. All right. So that's nasty. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's see how this applies in the primary. Let's see how this applies in the detailing slot. Okay. All right. But see, this is like what I'm talking about. You could just come in here and be like, all right, let's go into here, and we're going to put in a... Can you just drag that? Oh, that's the camera. Okay, I don't think you can actually manipulate that. I could be wrong. Like, let's say I want this to look like the other one. All right, so I'm going to take an offset and move the V. See what I'm saying? Like, you want this to look like a Wingspan kind of orange, or you could just have it go all the way down here. What's the angle for that? So you can kind of, boom, like this, right? Wow. Get some cool angles, or something that just goes off the edge like that. But then, you know, how's it look from above versus behind? I always think the Purifier reminds me of the end of Evangelion, those creepy ass Eva series at the end of it, with a white kind of face, not mask, I don't know what I call it. I have a rotating scale, so we can make this larger. See, we can make it consume the whole thing. But to me, that looks a little awkward because it's like you can't even tell it's a V. It makes me want to. Oh, what did I just do there? I'll rotate it a little bit. Nah, I'm gonna make it a little thinner, thinner, and then pull the offset in, right? But that is off-brand. This is off-brand. This is not the angle of like a Wingspan V. All right, you got to find something like this maybe. Ooh, or have it come to that exact point where it just touches the little detail there. That's not bad. All right, so then let's see here. Let's see the orbitals. It's starting off at point. One thing I wish that this tool had was like a, oh no, I forgot the skin line. It was called like Wingspan Delivery Services Fleet 31, right? And this is called Torpedo Delivery 31. Okay. One thing that I wish that this tool had was an undo, a slight curve to fit the lower half. Yeah, let me see if that's possible. Horizontal orbit 0.250 is the default. I don't think this is doing anything. What the hell is that doing? This is, I don't know if it's bugging out or the horizontal orbit literally doesn't do anything here. Okay, let's see, in vertical orbit 1. Okay, so yeah, you could bring it in low or you could bring it in high. You can make it more like curved. I don't know how I feel about that. That's the full curve. It depends the angle you're looking at. Like that looks stupid. Something like point, I want to go through all 3 boxes, all 3 missile launchers a little bit, and a little bit off the top. So you come up here, that's really sharp. Maybe something, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But if you kind of bring it down a little bit, so it's kind of coming right here. Of course, they don't all have to be identical. Can you still add the Corp logo to the skin? It's my understanding that yes, you can still do the Corp and Alliance logo or anything like that. Speaking of, may I challenge the creator of Wingspan to a 1v1 duel at the Sun? I mean, yeah, we can do a dual. I'm not gonna do it this second because I'm kind of doing this skinning thing, but yeah, we can dual at the sun. That's fine. All right, let me see what happens if I. What happens if I switch this out to black? Yeah, I'm not. That's bad. See, you don't want to like overdo it, right? So just as a reminder too, keep in mind that you can come here and for this pattern, you can come here and be like, oh, do I want to apply it? Ooh, actually, forget what I said about having morals and stuff before. I actually think that applying this through the applying this through the that might actually look kind of cool. That might actually be kind of boss. I don't know. For this ship, it might actually be better. And look at this. This is cool where the bomb launcher goes underneath. That looks pretty good. But yeah, let's see here. If you take it off of primary, then you get this effect. Not so great. Take it off of secondary, you basically have nothing as far as getting that V look. And detailing, you could barely tell it because it doesn't really go over the detail spots. So I'll just leave that on. Let me check the underneath. You gotta check both sides. Okay. Now what'll be great is eventually I'm sure they'll add like a hologram slot or something like that. But I think overall, straight lines and lower front. Yeah, let me see if I could pull the front a little lower. Hold on a second. You see it's the mirror, and if you just want to have one stripe. Now for wingspan, I don't. I think it just looks a little funky. I know that this is actually probably a little bit closer to how we do the logo with the wing. You know what? I'm not hating that though. Oh man, this is tough. See, we could do more than one. What does camera do? What happens if you do this? What the hell? Wait, is this? Oh, you rotate it and then it goes to wherever the camera is in case you want to do it that way. Oh, well, I just fucked up this whole thing. I just messed up the entire thing. Pattern projection. And what does this do? Top? Oh, no. I have no idea what I'm doing. There's all these tools. I just reset the entire thing like an idiot. And I have no idea how to manipulate whatever this thing is that just came up. That sucks. I just reset everything. I undid everything. All my hard work is gone. All right, let's see what I'm talking about. Like if there was just an undo, I wish there was an undo button. Can't do the live 1080p. Okay. Yeah, now turn it 180 degrees. Yeah, how the hell do I do that? Rotate? Oh yeah, look at that. See? So you could do like, all right, let's say we do it like this, and oh, this is the orbit. I see. Yeah. And then you can make it bigger, kind of like a wingspan wing. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this though. This is not. And then offset it. Oh my God, no. I don't want it like circular. Offset it, offset it. Here we go. Like, oh, I can't even offset it far enough to get down there. There you go. I have to do it like this, see? I don't know how I feel about that. To me, like, okay, it's not there yet, right? I think it was closer before. Now V it, yeah, we could do that. Look, see, it doesn't work anymore. It's facing the wrong way. This is what is frustrating. Okay, yeah, see, now it looks like the Assassin's Creed symbol. Okay, Ezio's theme. So we need the opposite of this. We need the opposite of what we just did. How do I flip this? 0.836. What? No. There we go, like that. And then pull the offset all the way down. Oh, look at that. See? But it's getting this stupid. It's too big. It's too sharp. What does this do? Nah. No, no, no. No, no, no. See, I wish there was a way to reset because I messed it all up. It was actually looking kind of sharp before, and now it's looking too angled. That's the problem. Like I wonder if this is what I have to do. I just go back to lower rotation. Okay. Have it bleed into there. And now look, it's affecting this piece underneath here too, right? So you don't want it to look stupid. 0.251. This is why you have to have like really fine control over this. Like this covers that whole bottom part now, right? But does it look good? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. If you could pull it back a little bit, you can see how it starts affecting the underneath. Where like right here where it pinches, then you get this kind of V shape underneath as well, and you get some this kind of color in. But then I don't know how that looks. That looks kind of bad. I don't think that looks great. Offset 0. If you go all the way around, yeah, there's nothing you could really do there. That's just changing how, yeah, how high it is. Like if it's on the bottom at all or not, which we do want it on the bottom. And orbital is this, I still don't quite think I'm doing this right. Like there's all these little tools here, and I swear there's like a way to do that, but I'm not doing it right. There's like a way to grab that, and I don't know how to grab it. And the last time I grabbed something that I didn't know how to grab, that was a real lesson in humility. All right. Like what happens if I just want to be like straighter lines. You know what I'm talking about? Like straight. Oh, this is a little closer, I think, to what we were going for before. Rotation. Oh my God. Why is it so difficult? This is why the actual skin producers get paid the big bucks. I'm trying. I am trying. The Nemesis was a lot easier. This ship is so, I don't want to say derpy, but it is like it's such a long like little pill bug. I know that when I get to the Hound, it's gonna be a nightmare. See, you could do this so that the whole front is like orange like that, but then that doesn't look, it's not visually interesting, you know? Like, okay, something like this coming in here, that's not bad. But again, I just think the angle is not what I was looking for. Like I'm looking for something that, okay, rotate. You rotate and then you got to pull it back down again. Yeah, I think ideally it looks good if all this on the side is not, this is, you don't want that stuff to be orange. That looks stupid. I don't know how I feel about this overall. I have to think about it. Yeah, I definitely want to keep that though. I don't know. I could go either way on that. You don't want to take this stuff off. That looks terrible. Like you just don't get anything accomplished. But you could see, you could do other cool things with skins, just not this concept that we're going for. So I'm going to save this. All right, let's go look at a different one. I saved that one. Let's go back. Okay, and create a new design. The Hound. No. Listen, I love the Hound. Actually, the Hound is my second favorite stealth bomber. Okay, it's just that I expect it's difficult to paint because of how small the body is. All right, that's what I'm saying. Okay, look at this. Like it's just a very you only have this tiny amount to work with back here. Okay, so look, let's say we change this to orange. Like first of all, the Hound comes with this camouflage paint job on it, which makes that very difficult to paint around. You basically have to go like more all or nothing with the paint on this thing. Okay, so that's what it looks like if we go there. That's what it looks like if we go paint here. See this, right? Do you see what I'm saying? It's not, ooh, uh-oh, ruh-roh. That's not bad. That's cool. You can change that. Oh, you can change the metal rafters or whatever you call those things. That is not bad. Okay. That's kind of rad. I like that. And then let's see here, if you put in a pattern slot, so let's go with our favorite. We'll go in here with an orange pattern and then see how this can apply. So you rotate this thing. It almost feels like, yeah, see, like you can apply it over everything, right? You could apply it over the whole thing, or you can make it so it does not apply to the railings. But when you don't apply it to railings, you could barely tell what the paint job is. So again, you can kind of like offset this and bring it up to like here and do something like that. See? Right? You know, it's funny because I'm going for this like W, Wingspan W. Actually, originally, back before I had my YouTube channel, I kind of used to go for like Wingspan V. V was my original. I liked the letter V. There was more to it than that, but so V and W, I would just see, like, you could do this where you pull it straight onto all this, right? But to me, that looks kind of stupid on this thing. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's just not, it's not very meaty. You can't see the, all right, like you can't see the pattern. When you're actually looking at your ship like this, it doesn't look like you got any kind of pattern. You could try rotating it all the way, right? Like make it so it's more like a V facing the other direction. But I don't know that that's honestly any better. Like, oh wow, you can do this, great. Does that look stupid though? I don't know. Yeah, not bad for scaffolding. So maybe you could do something like, all right, we'll take the scaffolding and make it orange, right? And then we will go back to the pattern and focus on the pattern. Oh, okay. So then maybe the pattern, why is this thing not going where I want to go? I see. Rotate. No, go the other way. No, come on. And yeah, I mean, you could do basic shit like that, but you could put in a gradient where, again, you can just mess with the gradient and have it like apply to all of it. You see what I'm saying? Like you can slide it back and forth, change the angle. Obviously this looks really bad. This looks like something like in AutoCAD that has no color or something. Right? Like offset this. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of anything related to this. Oh yeah, you could do like a half paint, like bottom or top like that, see? There you go, and then just change the offset. There you go. That's dumb. Hello, Syrian, how you doing? Oh man. All right. So this is rough. All right, let me go back to this. Changing the V. All right. Oh, okay. So the V here. So you could do something like this. Maybe we make it a little thinner, right? Offset it a little bit so it's like that. Okay. V for victory. Let me see how this looks with the metallic. Oh, that's not good actually. That is not. I don't like that. All right. All right, and then you could also see again if you want to come in here and be like, oh, I don't want to apply it, but then you can't see this thing, right? If you turn this off, it's gonna get the camo effect. See that? You get camo right away, and there's no need for camouflage because Wingspan Delivery Services is all about presentation. Okay, like yes, we fly stealth ships, but that's just for the discreet privacy of our customers. All right, it has nothing to do with anything else. Yeah, see, this is a little bit funky here. I'm not sure I like this 0.624. See, the angle of this is weird because it's going to land on the launchers really weird no matter what you do because they are uneven. See this? Like where they sit on the ship, they're like in this little step pattern. They don't sit aligned to each other. So there's probably no angle that's just going to like easily, but I don't want the orange on like the afterburners. Like that looks stupid. So it's probably better to do something like that. like that. See? You could, no, that looks bad. Once again, it looks bad. As soon as you turn it off of the, like, there's not enough body on this ship. Like, you ever hear about, you know, saying your hair doesn't have enough body? The Hound does not have enough body to portray a complicated pattern. So it might be better to go something simple. I guess you could always take this, change it back to white for more contrast, like you want something like that, or like a gray for the scaffolding. I like the white. It's closer to, like, you know, wingspan colors. White, orange, a little bit of dark gray. Brockzilla, hey, what's up, Brockzilla? The Stratios will be much cheaper due to industry changes. Oh, that's good, right? Because they changed the blueprints of all the pirate ships, right? The real end game will be the Stratios. Custom skins brings back memories. Yeah, I remember that. Shut up, Subspace. Messing with SKINR is being back, okay? Because I plan to charge you all out of the nose for this forever, okay? That's the only interesting thing I have left. Actually, I have some other interesting ideas that I talked to Zeratul about, but I don't like to spoil surprises. All right, let me see here. Offset, the stupid layers underneath. See what I'm talking about down here? These layers underneath, this looks so stupid with the things coming down and affecting more than one layer. It's like I kind of want it to just end right there, so it's not going to affect more than one layer. It's still bleeding. It's bleeding down a little. Maybe I could live with that. Yeah. That's not bad, actually. Then I don't know how you guys feel about the changing this to orange or not. Does that feel like it's fight? It feels like it's fighting it a little bit, right? Maybe the black's not so bad on this one. And again, I can go buy other colors. What do you think? White? All right, white, gray, black, or orange for the rafter material. Because like the orange, I like that it reinforces it, but also makes this V not pop so much anymore. It makes the wings get lost a little compared to others. The white feels a little like it's not a real material, like we just painted all that metal. Light gray is not bad. I feel like the black fights a little. Well, it blends in though. Then you don't get like the calling out attention. Brockzilla's arch nemesis: tubes of rusted metal and duct tape. Yeah, I think the gray is not bad for now. Let me save this. All right, so torpedo delivery 31. All right. Okay. All right, let's save that for now. All right, we're gonna save this. And you're like, what ship is next? It's the Manticore. Except I don't like the Manticore, so maybe it's not the Manticore. It's like, oh, the Manticore. Oh, it's so ugly. Look at this thing. You really want me to paint this thing? It looks like a... It just looks like a crab that got ran over. Yeah, Cordy, we know. Okay, oh, it's got the most CPU. I don't need good skills to fly this ship. I just get in it. Oh, I don't need to have genolutions. The ship works fine without them. So again, I just start out, if I'm going for the wingspan theme, I just want to go all white to start, and we'll just check this. Oh, wow, that looks cool, but does not look cool for our theme. Look at this. Look how much of the ship is black by default. This is really shitty for having to paint the ship. All of the tech, like 80%. So this ship might actually be harder to paint than the Hound, which is saying a lot, all right? That's saying a lot. And then let's look at what like orange looks like here. Okay. So that's just filling everything orange. Let's just go back to white there. Let's see here. Orange on secondary, not bad. You get some of the underside here, the launch slots. Go back to white there. And then orange on detailing. Ooh, I like that. That is nice. That is not bad. Okay. That is not bad at all. All right, let's look at the patterns again. So if you pull in an orange pattern here, and we want to mirror the pattern, let's turn the angle. And we're having like a little bit of like a weird, like the orbitals making this thing much more curved than I'd prefer. That's better. Nice, that is perfect. So now we just got to change the actual, okay. We got to make the V bigger. Pull the offset out. Yeah, I see. I can paint over the tech, so that's good. You get a little bit of like an incomplete, again, because it's a crab. It's just got its little crabby mouth here. The crab mouth is getting in my way. I see. Yeah, I think that the orange, it might be overkill, and I guess that works. That works. It's the fact that there's really only 2 layers, which means no cat ears. I'm telling you, man, do not, if you play Forza Motorsports, you will learn real quick, do not underestimate the ability of creative gamers to like find a way to make insanely detailed stuff with the simplest tools. Like, you're saying there's no cat ears, okay? But someone's gonna figure it out. There's gonna be at least one ship where you do this stuff in the right way at the right exact angle, and you're gonna get like pink cat ears. I guarantee it. And that skin is gonna sell. It's just gonna be called cat ears, the skin. Yeah, that's not. I like it coming off of like the little mandibles here, at like this exact angle. As far as the size of it, maybe a little. Yeah, that's stupid. That's too thin. You know what's cool though about I'm gonna say one good thing about the Manticore, all right, and then you're never gonna hear this again, is that because you're missing this middle slot, it actually looks like a W, like it's implied W by the negative space from this notch. So even though we can't put a W on with the current tools, the shape of the ship like makes it feel like an implied W, which is actually kind of legit. That is not bad. That angle's not bad. Let's see if we turn that off. It's like the whole ship is the tech area, so it's like the opposite of most other ships. Add pattern, secondary area. Oh, that's the secondary area, those little lines on there. So if we turn it off, oh, it just adds those little lines. See, that's interesting to know. It's like, do we want those lines or not? I'm trying to figure out if they add enough character for me to care about. Let me see the underside. Secondary, let's see. Oh. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I could go either way. What do you think, guys? Lines or no lines? Able006, first time chat. Well, welcome to the chat. And I'm flying through ships to make interesting things, and cat ears is more referring to graffiti. I definitely think the lines. I'm trying to. I think the lines helps. It adds a lot of like. It makes it look like a real part of the ship. This is with a W. This is nice. This is a good base. I'm not like, again, I'm not going to complete any of these right now because first of all I need to buy more paint, and then secondly I have to like, just experiment more, read up. And just make sure I'm not forgetting something, right? So it looks like in 9 days is when skins are going to go on sale on the market. So that's when I want to have, the skins ready for every CovOps ship, every WINGSPAN ship. Yeah, that looks cool with the lines. It has a little bit of like a hand-drawn cartoon, not like cartoon, but like graphic novel kind of look, like ink. I like that. Yeah, thank you for that, Bruxzilla. Okay, yeah, this is looking not bad. I'm still not a huge fan of how the Nemesis, I'm sorry, not the Nemesis. The Manticore specifically has so few options for text slots. And here's another thing. I don't understand, like, so right now there's just dark abyss gloss in this. Like if I buy other paints in the Paragon hub, like can I actually paint the text slots a different color? Because like let's say I go gold, right? See, you see here, the text slots don't change to gold, even with the expensive gold nano coatings. But this one they do, right? So it looks like there are certain ones. Let's see, that this one does not override. So iron does. Does neon foil? Okay, so neon foil does. And tropic alloy does. Okay, so some of these coatings can be applied to the text slots. All right, so this orange cannot. What about the next orange? This is the one that I picked. So I picked the Sunrise Satin. Okay. And I'd like to thank CCP, by the way, for making at least one orange that's compatible with WINGSPAN Delivery Services branding. I know, I don't want to hear anyone over there doubt it. I know that someone over in the art department was like, we got to make sure that WINGSPAN could get an orange. All right, so thank you, whoever did that. I love you. I love you. Please marry me. You're the best. All right. When you buy paint, you can only use it 3 times. So basically, what you essentially, like what I was showing you in the tools, and again, I don't know all the details yet, but my understanding is that you here, like, no. Where's my collection? Where's my studio? Back. Here we go. Again, let's go back to one of these skins. Why does it say 5? Oh, I only have 5 designs saved. 4 out of 5. Uh-oh. Is that something I can upgrade with skills? Is that like a... Why does that say the number 5 on top of it too? I don't understand what this means. Level 5? I can make 5 of them? I have no idea what that... Does anyone know what this number means? I don't know what it means. So let's say we hit edit design, right? So you have to essentially pay to apply the paint. So this would use 2 cans of this paint, 2 cans of orange, and then the white and the black is like infinite. You get those. Tier informs a design's cost and sequencing time. Okay, I see. All right. So this is saying this is a tier 5 skin. So basically, the more complicated you make the skin, or the bigger the ship is, or whatever it is, then that's going to change. That's going to change how long or how expensive it is to make the skin. So let's try a more expensive skin right now. Okay. Like, so let's say we go hull selection. So right now it's tier 1 skin. Nothing crazy, right? Let's go straight to Stratios. Wait, can you do a Marshal? No, it doesn't. You can't. Can you do Enforcer? Oh no, you can't do Pacifier. Boo. So let's go straight to Stratios, right? You can't do Stratios Emergency. Can you do a Zephyr? No way. Can you do Zephyr? No, you can't. All right. Stratios. All right. Boom. All right. So Stratios still starts as tier 1 skin. That's interesting. I just assumed it was going to start higher. Hello, Scoots the Poots. Scoots Ska Poots. Sorry. The level, the skin to make, the skills will let you save more. Okay. I'll just inject those skills then. Just tell me what skill do I have to inject right away so I can like save more than 5 skins, because I'm not even ready to make them yet, but I need to like save them so I can work on them. So let's get our Stratios in white. Okay, so the second one is those stripes color. So if you do like this, ooh, look at that. Okay. All right, there's some cool things you can do there. What does this one do? Detailing. I'm a big fan of the detailing in the orange. And then the text slot, as we know, is like, do you want it black, which kind of looks cool on Strat, or like the dark gray. Okay. All right. And you can see here, and again, let's say we start going into the V thing right away. Oh, it saved my V! It saved it from last time. This actually worked. This is going to save me a bolo of time. Now, obviously, it's funny, the Stratios is like already shaped kind of like a V. Like, you could just take this thing and be like, loop. There we go. We did it, except that looks crappy. All right? Like, you could kind of come through like this little point here. Okay? But I don't know how I feel about how it looks on the Stratios. Like, the Stratios is so long, it feels wrong to take up this much of the body with this V. It feels like, you know, it's better to apply it somewhere else, or maybe there's like layers of transparency I could apply it to that, you know, like do we apply it to text spots or not? Oh, see, that's fucky actually right here. Look at this. It's like applying to the, did you see that? I think I glitched out. Look at this. Look, because you apply it to the tech area. Look, I spray the paint on, but the tech area rotates. So how does this work on the skin? Okay, this is an actual bug, because there's no way that if you apply this, that this rotates like this, because then it's like, what is it using to determine? Like, you look at this, you could put it in different parts depending on when you click the button. So if I click this button at a certain time, I could get the rotating part to have a different pattern on it. There's no way that when you sequence the skin, it works that way. So this has to be something where it's like it's either a bug in how it's displaying, or like someone didn't think through this on the one ship that just happens to have a giant spinning ring on it. So I think for the purposes of me not absolutely screwing up the skin, I'll turn that off. Detailing area doesn't matter. Yeah. And then if you turn off the primary, it's like this doesn't really do anything. Okay. Look at this. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this in general, because the ship is so, it's like the ship needs something different, or it needs to like if I pull this all the way down here, that looks stupid. If I pull it all the way back, it looks stupid. Maybe if I pull it to like here, I don't know how. Now, I mean, the four corners thing is alright, but just having this big like V on it, 0.250. Alright, that doesn't do anything for this ship. I guess that makes sense. The horizontal orbit is not going to change this. Vertical orbit 1. Yeah, and you can kind of see this ship going around the sides and stuff. It's like, okay, you can actually do something kind of interesting. Not that I necessarily like how that looks, but you might be able to do something more interesting than a straight top-down angle. Not a fan. Not a fan, what can I say? Yeah, that's stupid. Let's go back to top-down. Kilchandre, hello, hello. Dozens, so many agents in chat. I love it. We'll do a fashion show. Yeah. If your ship, what color is an invisible wingspan ship, right? It's like if it's invisible, it doesn't have the color. Yeah, maybe it's something about the angle of this thing. Like, there's a way to just make it a lot more. Oh my god, what did I just do? Like a lot wider? Does that look stupid? Maybe I should actually just turn the mirror off for this one. Hold on. I don't know how that looks. Does that look stupid? Probably a little bit, yeah. Yes, he just ends up looking circular like that. I don't think that looks good. You gotta change the orbital. And then that looks stupid too. Look, it's just a big circle. And now I've messed the whole thing up. Okay, alright, didn't mess it up, alright. I think part of the problem too is that this ship is a lot more, like the symmetry with the circles makes it difficult. Like you could make it, maybe something like that, like don't have it apply there, so it leaves some of the inherent patterns so it looks less like crazy painted in the back. Actually, maybe that is better. That might actually be better. Don't have it go to secondary areas. Yeah, I think that might be the call to make here. And we're not touching that rotating part. We're not touching the cement truck, the cement mixer. All right, so let's say we leave the cool patterns then. So then what looks best? I'm gonna bring something all the way to the, no, that looks stupid. Bring something up to like here. That looks kind of stupid. You're gonna want something that shows off these patterns still. So something that includes these patterns. So something from here to, and again, I kind of like how it comes to like a terminus right there where it's naturally orange. That's not bad, except I don't like that that's exposed. Maybe we'll put it up a little bit more. 0.57, like that. How's that look? From the top, it looks good. From the side, it looks good. From the bottom, it looks good. Oh, I think we might have a winner here. I think this might be a good start. And again, nothing is permanent. Everything is true. Nothing is forbidden or whatever. Hello, glitchy girl. I don't know that I know a glitchy girl. I don't know. All right. This is a good start, though. Again, good start here. So WINGSPAN Delivery Services, Fleet 31. All right. Whoa! You just gifted all those subs, bro? That is way too nice. That's too nice. That's super nice, Scoots Scapoots. All right. All right, let's save this. I just saved it. That is super nice. I've never done anything that nice. I was messing around with ChatGPT, like the Microsoft Copilot today, and asking if it knows who Wingspan TT is, and it just spat out this like giant like paragraphs about it. I was like, I feel so proud. It had such nice things to say about me. All right. Okay. So that's that. Now I'm out of spaces. Save designs. So hold on. Let me go back to my skills. So someone's telling me that there's a skill in sequencing. So there's a new skill tree, sequencing, that, and you can see I dropped all the skills in here. So which one of these allows me to save more hub promotion? This is number that you can sell. Number that you could sell. This is the number of producing skins in a job. Sequencing skins, sequencing skins. Hmm. 200. Holy shit. This is when you're making like dozens and dozens of these things to sell, which I guess I should get ready for some of that stuff. I've had no skills I actually want to train for such a long time. Like you can see I have Jump Portal Generation 5 in here just to like take up space because I have like every skill that I want at level 5 already. I was actually starting to think I'll just start training skills just to extract them for ISK or whatever, but sure. Ages ago when you had time before some not so fun depression, you used to stream and create content for Eve. Oh, well, depression's not fun. Well, I know what that. I know. Hey, you could say I used to stream and create content for Eve, and then where have I been? So there you go. Sure, yeah, link it up. I gotta keep this window, but yeah, I don't think that any of these skills actually do save increase the number of skills. This is like, look, this is changing how many skins you can sequence at once. This is saying how many you can sell at once. This is changing how fast it is for you to make a skin. Okay. So let's just say like right now, I guess just to test it, because the save designs too, like maybe that goes away if you, and I'm here like if you if you create like oh look, I can't save it anymore. I see. All right, max the number of designs. Let me save more. So if you're like, I want to make an Erebos, right? This is also a level 1 skin? Are you serious? Oh, it goes to level 6 right away. Look at that. So every level that you do this is adding like... Wait, hold on a second. Oh wait, even touching this counts as a color? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I'm going to go back and change some other... would you like to? Yeah. I didn't know that. So yeah, okay. I just realized then that I messed up some of these skins here. Hold on a second. You gave Wingspan the slip. Everyone knows Wingspan can't be evaded ever. Alright, so this is a level text 5 skin. Oh, I see. So it actually does barely change the underside if you choose to apply this gloss. Let me see. Yeah, I kind of like the matte look better. Yeah, okay. So that's great. I just realized that that was a big mistake. Yeah, I like the matte look. I like that a little bit more of like a slightly cartoon look. Let me edit all these then. Make sure I didn't do this. Dark Abyss Gloss. So let's see what happens when I turn that off. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like the shininess, although it's a little bit lighter than the default. I kind of think I don't know how I feel. I think in the case of Nemesis though that the darkness feels too dark. So yeah, let's leave that how it is. All right, this one. Wow. Now this is going to make a big difference, okay? Because half of the ship is this like dark color. Look at this. I received a level, a hype train. Is that for me? I don't know how this works. I have not been on Twitch long enough to even have any idea. Okay? I don't know how Twitch works anymore. Hold on a second. Oh man. All right. All right, all right. All right. So let me look at this. So look at this. Dark Abyss Gloss. So I pressed this button before. Now watch. Oh, it's black. And then this is like the really dark. So you got really dark pure black. Then you get the default, which is like this matte black. And then this. Okay, so I actually do like this one better. Okay. All right, we'll save that one. Then we'll try it on this one. You would think double click would open it, but you actually have to single click, wait for it to load, and then hit edit design. All right, yeah, DM me or something. Slip it in my DMs. All right, so for this one, Dark Abyss Gloss. So this is going to actually affect this a lot too. Let me turn this off. Okay, I can barely tell a difference, I'll be honest. Oh my god, that's so tiny. Like that you can see. The difference between this and this is so minimal. The lighter color looks better here, so we'll save that one. The gloss helps it look like avoid looking too pitch black. It's that pitch black, it's that pink black. Oh my god, I listen to too much of this K-pop nonsense. Alright, so then this one, Dark Abyss Gloss. So let's see, we turn it off. Oh! Look at that. That's a big difference. That looks much... I'm trying to think here. What do I like? This? This is going to be really dark. That's like black. And this? And then nothing. That is tough. That is tough. I feel like technically this is closer to Wingspan brand color, so let's save it like this. Did that change from 5 to 7? Yeah, some of them does. Yeah, some of them do change. Yeah, so you can see it almost going up to 5 there. Okay, so all these are 5s now. So watch out 5s, the 10's coming in. I'm trying to think, which one do we think currently looks the best? I think I'm like the Manticore is looking pretty good. Again, I like that negative space W feeling to this, okay? It's got a really cool design vibe to it. Let's see, Nemesis. Oh man. Nemesis is not, I feel like I love the Nemesis so much I'm going to want to tinker with it more. Like I'm not going to be ready to say like, this is it. Yeah, I know, Glitchy. Like I like it, but I love the Nemesis. I feel like I need to get exactly right. Let's see. Stratios. Stratios to me is still weird. Like the whole face of this thing being white like this. Maybe I should change like the one of the core colors. Like if I change this to like, you can also go back to the default Stratios white, which is barely different. Gray, I don't know. That's not great. Like, boo. I mean, you can make the whole thing orange and do a white. Do you want to do a orange with a white stripe? How does that look? Does that look stupid? Wait, what did I just do? Why did it do that? Hold on a second. No, 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 no. Oh shit, I just messed this up. Go back. Don't save. Don't save. I messed it up. I messed it up. All right. See, I thought I was just gonna swap the colors there. Like swap it so that the body is orange with a white stripe. Let me try this again. All right. I'm gonna make the stripe. Why does clicking on the stripe change the stripe? Did you guys see that? As soon as I clicked on it, it changed the stripe. That is messed up. All right, there's something wrong with that skin. It's resetting the strip. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, that's messing it up. So, and then let's see, how's this one looking? It's looking okay. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. Let me just look at my skills here. Batch sequencing, geometry level, basic inductions. This is cuts the time by 1%. This is how many you could sell. And right now, let's say it's 9 days, 7, 6, it's 8 days before you can sell them. So if I trained all these skills right now, this would be like 3 hours, 12 hours, 1 day. This would be like about a day here. And this would be like 10 more hours. And this goes into 3 days here. Like, I do not need this here. We can get this other stuff beforehand. What does this do? Sequencing, right, you need the other stuff trained first, okay. Mass sequencing. Parallel sequencing. I don't even see where I train parallel sequencing 3. Here's 4. Where's 3? Parallel sequencing 3. Here. Oh, all the way up there. Okay. So yeah, if I were just to inject a bunch of shit, like, all right, let's do this. Apply skill points. Yeah, boom, boom. Wow, boom, boom. Oh, I have 2 million unallocated skill points. All right, I can trade a bunch of this stuff up right now. I don't want these jobs to take forever. Batch sequencing 1 increases maximum number of skills. All right, we can to 5 at level 1, and then 5 per level. All right, let's just get this. We gotta pause it. I don't want to wait 8 minutes. Let's inject this shit. Okay. Induction efficiency. Yeah, apply skill points. There we go. Basic induction 4 I need first. Okay, I see. Yeah, let's apply skill points. Sure, I got a bajillion skill points. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. So now this order makes a little bit more sense. I got some of the basic stuff out of the way. I just wanted to not take forever to just make the actual skins. Because it says 1% at level 1, 2, 3% at level 2, 6% at level 3. So actually, it's like kind of like the opposite of most. A raider, there's raiders. People raided this. Oh my God, I'm getting raided. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Holy shit. Oh, I don't know what to do. Hello, hi, Riff Raff Army Raid. Hi, Riff Raffs. My name is Wingspan. I don't know if you know who I am, but I'm an Eve nerd. And today we're looking at painting the ships. All right, so I have now trained a bunch of these skills. Oh, well, thank you, Raph. Yeah. Thank you. I know. So we're exploring the Eve ship creation ship painting tool. Okay, so for everyone who just joined, we just spent the last however long we've been doing this, an hour or so, and I'm out. So I'm the founder of WINGSPAN Delivery Services, the first, best, and only covert torpedo delivery service in New Eden. Okay. And we have a color scheme, we have a brand guidelines, we have official color palette and all that stuff. And I'm trying to create official skins for all the ships. Oh, the Going South series, yeah, man. That it's so funny because there's so many. You know, I've made like hundreds and hundreds of YouTube videos over the last 15 years. Eve, other games, Assassin's Creed, everything, right? There's only like 5 videos I ever rewatch myself, like my own videos. I never rewatch any of them, except it's like I'll rewatch Going South, I'll rewatch the Stratios 8v1 gank where those guys tried to kill me in my dual cap battery Stratios, and I somehow managed to survive. Not cap battery. No, it was cap battery, right? And there's these 2 Assassin's Creed videos from back in the day. One's this like rap video that I made, that I did a collab with this other guy who used to run Assassin's Creed tournaments with me, and then this tournament that I won, and then this Magic the Gathering video from like 15 years ago. Yeah, where it was another tournament thing. It was hilarious, and I guess the Golden Wrench stuff. But yeah, so yeah, but you've been blapped. Everyone's been blapped. If you don't get a torpedo delivery from Wingspan by now, what are you doing wrong? It means that you're playing too safe. All right, I'm still the 4th best. It's been all this time. All right, top tier tactics won't give me a higher rank. Yeah, the 2 billion Stratios is, yeah. Although someone was saying today that they're expecting Stratios prices are going to come down. Actually, I want to look at this because there was a change to the way that the BPs get done now. So yeah, the price is already trending down a little bit, but if this is the case, see, people are acting like the price is insane. I remember the Stratioses were always like, but see, they're already trending down, right? People are selling down. The velocity's going down from like 310 down to 289. This is into Dixie. I'm sure it's lower in Jita. I don't like Jita. All right, give me a break. Run from Wingspan. All right, I'm gonna try to sequence one of these skins. I'm just gonna eat the cost of it and just see what this looks like. So let's say we pick this skin, and I do. What do I have to do to sequence it? Do I just hit Edit Design? Let's say I hit Edit Design. Create skin. So it costs 60 plex to make. So that means it costs 60 times 5, 300 million. 300 million to make this skin. All right. So I just want everyone to know that I am personally eating 300 million. I'll fly the skin. I'm just trying to see if there's any other little edits I want to make to this. The face looks good on the bottom. All right. Got the little hazmat symbol there. All right. Yeah, and I didn't paint over that. Okay. I just want to see one last thing here. If I go to this and I turn this back on, oh my God. What just happened? See, there's something wrong. No, don't save. There's something wrong with the pattern I made where it works as long as you don't edit it. So the pattern works great as long as you do not touch it. Like if I just hit create skin, and I want I want this saved on the stream. And by the way, everyone who just rated, we found a bug with the SKINR that I want to show again in a minute. But we're going for like the wingspan, like wing look here. That's what we're going for. Yeah, I can't wait. I want an Astero. I mean, I already have lots of Asteros, but I want an Astero that's, in cheap with the skin. All right, let's say I hit this. It's just going to charge me. Unable. I have to buy care sequencers? What are you talking about? All right, so it's going to take 2 days to make this skin. All right. I have 7,000 plex, so I don't know. Is that considered a lot? It's like, that's a decent amount, a couple bill, right? 8 times 5, 40 billion. All right, so fine. So I need to get 400. I need to get these things. The hell is this? View market details. I need 800 of these things. Oh my God! They cost 1.4 million each. I need 800. Wait, hold on. No, wait, real talk. I need 800, and there's not even 800 for sale in in there's not even 800 for sale for the Dixie. And how many of this? Even like let's forget the cost. All right, 400 of these. So these things don't exist. They don't exist. Yeah, I know Sphinx. I know people are saying like whatever that they don't want to pay for stuff, but we talked about it before, right? Like no one will ever no one will ever buy a skin from CCP ever again, right? Like 0%. There's 0% reason to do it, um, because it's like why would you ever do it, right? You can make your own skins now. So it feels like they have to charge something, other than just literally they're gonna kill their entire market for cosmetics, because no one is buying those shirts and stuff for their avatars. How can someone get into this? Good lord, is it just PI or can you loot it? I don't know. Where does this stuff come from? Can someone tell me? Unique digital code, shapefify, blah blah blah. Item is used. Someone in the chat needs to tell me where this stuff comes from. Alignment sequencers. Clearly, they're not here. I'm like, can I clone jump to Jita and see how many? Like, I want to open this. It's made in Skyhook stations. Oh, it's made in the Equinox Skyhook stations. Thank you, Elios. And you could steal them from Skyhooks. Well, I think you've just told us what we need to do, Elios. We need to go into we need to go into nullsec and steal some fucking care sequencers and alignment sequencers. So both of these things you're telling me are in the Skyhook? Wow. Yeah. Okay. I would love to try and make stuff that would kind of kill the game for me on the walking stations. Yeah, there is a free 7-day Omega right now. Okay, so I cannot make this. So even forgetting the cost, literally the cost doesn't matter, or my skills. What matters is that, okay, yeah, I have to get more of those things. And I do have enough paint. I have enough paint. I bought paint. Look, I bought more paint. So look at this. I could take, whoa, what just happened? What'd I do? All right, activate the paint. All right, there we go. Yep, boom. And look, I have all these. These are going to be worthless now. Look at this. All these paint. This is what I'm talking about, right? Like here's a skin from CCP, right? Like no one will ever buy this again. I know that this is not like one you buy from the store, but like why would you buy this when you can literally make this in 5 seconds in the SKINR thing? You put secondaries as orange, you put primaries as the dark blue, you put the details as the black, and then you hit sequence and it's done, right? So, and not only that, but you could in theory make something like this and then sell it too. So like this too, right? Like this is cool and all, but we actually saw, now we saw in the tools how this is made, right? They have kind of like a similar thing what we did with the bars, right? Putting the orange in here, except using white and black, and they apply black to the launchers. So no one will ever buy one of these skins again. What people might buy is, you got some of these other skins that are like, you know, they got, oh, it's got a special glowing effect, or it's got like, some of them have, you know, they've got this right here, this one's got holograms and stuff on it. Currently, with a current SKINR, it's not possible to do that. But I'm sure, especially if they can sell it, or they can make it rare, like you got to get through special PI interaction, then instead of just dropping stripes and stuff on, you can start adding holograms to it. Yeah, 100%. Okay, well there we go. So I made 5 skins, but I do not currently have the market ability to buy the parts that I need. Okay, and someone is telling me that what I need to do is I need to go steal them. Look at this. What is, I don't even know. Like, yeah, I got the wingspan, I got the corp emblem, I got the logos or whatever. Okay, emblem not purchased. I gotta buy the emblem for this ship. Boo! And look at how dirty this ship is. Where's my fitting? Where's my? See, here's the other thing. I changed literally all my hotkeys at one point. I don't even know what I changed to, like Alt F. Here we go. Fitting. Here we go. All right. No, I want to clean my ship. Personalization. Here we go. Skins. Clean ship. There we go. And then here, you can now look at that. So I got this one. That's not bad. Exoplanets. But Inner Zone Vanguard for now is the closest thing. All right. Oh, man. That's good, though. Yeah, and I guess technically I am still in the technically I'm still in the war. I'm still I'm still at war with Amar and Mimitar. Yeah, right, cause I joined the Angels for the hell of it. But yeah, all right. So I'm gonna be cutting off the stream now. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, Yak. This is what I was gonna say. Apparently, the next thing I need to do is start researching how to steal from skyhooks. What kind of ships? My understanding from what I read on the dev blog is that your ship gets speed locked. You can't go faster than like 1,000 meters a second. You can't warp. You can't do you can't cloak. So it's something you got to commit to grid for multiple minutes at a time. Hello, Blue Gravy. All right. The haulers could definitely do it. The other thing is I didn't see in the what we were just looking at there, the sequencer. What was it called? A Kerr sequencer, right? How big is this thing? Attributes. Okay, so it's really tiny at least, right? So even if you want to steal 1,000 of them, because I need 800 for each skin I'm gonna make. So I need thousands of these. All right. And if anyone wants to gift them to me, I'm not gonna say no. But I need thousands of Kerr sequencers. I need thousands of that other sequencer. They're not gonna take up any space. So you could steal them in a small ship, like a smaller ship, and that comes down to like, I don't know. I gotta look at what kind of ships I got. I got Pilgrim's one of the ugliest ships in the game. Enforcer. I always got Tengu. All right, let's see. Board my Tengu. Let's see how dirty this thing is. Oh, it's so dirty. Oh, it's so dirty. Clean this thing. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, even if I could just make a skin for the Tengu that's just straight up. That's just, ooh, that is pretty. That's just black. I would totally be fine with. Like, I don't need to do anything fancy, guys. Just literally just a black skin. Stay with that one for a while. Look at that, gorgeous with the Wingspan logo right there. We want the blockade runner. So this thing would definitely be, I would think, of course, it depends what people show up with, right? They're gonna be like, Chancellor Veen is currently stealing all of your expensive new moon drill shit. Not moon drill, skyhook stuff. So yeah, I think for something tells me I'm not gonna survive that. But anyway, thank you all for watching the stream. I'm going to do some research and figure out a little bit more about how this all works and what I need to do to buy those components or steal the components or get them or whatever I got to do. And then we'll make the skins, all right? Cheers, everyone. Bye.